I just wanted to share my homemade 410 extended box mag. This one I designed to hold 10, but it actually functions better if it only has 8 topped off in it. Let me show you in comparison to the other mags that I have for this Stevens 58B bolt action shotgun. There really is no main difference between the two mags, apart from, of course, the length. I ended up taking apart these two mags and just measuring the general dimensions of the overall length, the height, the width, the metal thickness, and figuring out the height of the spring column and then the height of the spring column when it was compressed. And I essentially scaled that up from 3 rounds to 10 rounds. And I just kind of drew out templates for the sides and templates for the front and the back, and just went at it. I used a drill press with a small drill to get these little slots cut in, and then these thicker pieces that run along the front and the back, I actually used a Dremel tool to remove material in between these notches, and that took some time, and it also took some time to get it to where the halves would fit together. But yeah, let me bring it in a little bit closer and show you guys. Alright, so here's the magazine up a little bit closer. Let me show you all the ins and outs on it. There's the bottom. This will be the back side. You can see the cuts that the catch on the gun engages to keep it seated. You can kind of see those protrusions from the back piece. Those are just peened over. You can also see the heat, this discoloration of the metal here. That was from heating up these tabs and annealing them so I could peen them over with a punch. And that mechanism basically just holds the halves together. Here's the feed lips. I bent these so they would basically match this, and I did that after the fact. After the magazine was put together. And then it's also important to note that there's little indentations in the metal here, and that keeps the front of the follower from flying out of the magazine. The spring I used for this is actually just a AR-15 magazine spring that I had found at the range. You always want to keep your eyes open at the range. You never know what you're going to find. But yeah, I plan on bluing this at some point, but in the meantime, just bringing it home and bathing it in oil seems to work just fine. But let's take it out to the range and see how it does.
No other girl would want to fuck. I would love to. Hey, honey, let's take a shot before you. Oh wait, I don't think it's on. Saturdays are for the boys and